Alright, alright, hang on. Take that stupid shit off for a few minutes. So today, I'm going to review some Power Rangers crap. Um, this is the helmet I was telling you guys about a while back. Got it for 14 bucks at Walmart on clearance. It does some pretty annoying voiceovers. We push a little button right here. And then if you push the button on this side, plays the Samurai theme song. Drove my fiance nuts, and it's a good reason to keep playing the theme song. So, I mean, it's pretty cool, but I wish the eyepieces were a little bit darker so you didn't look totally retarded wearing it. As soon as this shuts up, we can move on to the next thing. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, that's my helmet, and anybody who knows me knows I probably need one. Next, we have the thing I've been looking for my whole life, the Dragon Dagger. Now, mine I got from a buddy of mine, and it doesn't quite work the way it fucking should, because, you know, it has to piss me off, right? You have to really kind of screw with the batteries a little bit to get it to play noise. I thought I had that figured out before I recorded this video, and apparently I don't. Oh, we've got it fixed. We got it fixed. Don't worry. So, you need to call in the Dragon Zord, because there's some dude in a costume shaped like a monster that's attacking Angel Grove. Gotta use Dragon Dagger. First button. Yes, I'm 27 and playing with a fucking Dragon Dagger. But the first button is the normal sound you would hear from the Dragon Dagger when the Green Ranger would summon the Dragon Zord. Then middle button just kind of plays a really crappy version of the Power Rangers song. I'll just kind of hold it over here so you can listen. Yeah, I don't know if you really heard that. I could barely hear that. It's kind of stupid. But third button plays the alternate tune that would occasionally play, like, I don't know, when the Dragon Zord needed to power up or some shit. But here's that. Yeah, I let go of the button. And yes, I did move my fingers to make it look like I was actually playing the shit. Then there's a little button right here, and it makes, like, I think it's supposed to be like a noise of the Dragon Zord stomping or something, but here's that. Like I said, I guess that's what it is. I don't know, but either way, I give this toy a 10 out of 10. Because obviously I'm a little bit biased. I'm a Green Ranger fan. Everybody knows I'm a huge Jason David Frank fan. So I think, you know, the Dragon Dagger, while being one of the most expensive pieces of junk in the world, is definitely worth having. Plus, you know, on a Friday night, if you've got nothing better to do and your fiance is hogging the computer and you can't get on and do anything, you can always grab this, pop in the Power Rangers DVD, and every single time that the Green Ranger summons the Dragon Zord, you can play along with it. Moving on, I also recently acquired this from a friend. I don't have any batteries in it like I should. I don't know. Blame the economy or something. But I got the Blade Blaster. Normally, what you do is you gotta stick your finger in there. You know, for old people like me, we don't have little fingers anymore, which is probably a good thing. Blade comes out, and you're ready to, I don't know, kick somebody's ass, some putty patrollers, or, you know, Goldar or something. But if the blade is not enough, flip that sumbitch back down, open it up, push it in, and you're ready to, yeah, see, I'm still trying to find the camera hole. But you're ready to blast something. It does work. Like I said, I've tested it. I just don't have a battery in it. Probably because I'm poor and people should, like, donate to the site so I can buy batteries. Pretty cool toy. Not really the biggest fan of it, just because it really didn't get used on the show a ton. Sometimes I guess I could, like set this here, or I don't even know. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll just move it down. Hang on. Yep, that's not working either. Still, I'll just hold it. Not the biggest fan of it because they didn't really use it in the show a ton. It was used to blast their way out of certain situations or blast bad guys a few times. The blade part was used quite a bit, but overall, not one of the most hyped up items in the show. Definitely could have been used a little bit more, but I think probably a little tough to do when you're trying to put together Japanese footage with American footage and make a show of it. You don't always have certain things available. Either way, though, still cool. Looks cool on the shelf. Can't go wrong owning one. They're not really too expensive. Generally, the only time they cost a lot of money is if they come with a power morpher, of which I don't have. So if anybody has one, send it my way. But generally, on their own, they're about $15 to $20. I think I paid $20 for mine. Not a bad deal. It saved me on shipping costs on eBay, and I just hate eBay anyway. So there's that one. And second to last, not last, we have the Power Rangers Samurai Spin Sword. Not exactly a sword by any means. Granted, I know it's meant for a kid, and I'm 27, so either way, though, I had to buy it. I don't know why. I don't know what made me buy it. I blame the Mormons. But if you turn it on, because this is like one of those things that's better left off, because if it moves, it's going to make noise, and the noise is kind of annoying. But turn it on. You've got your disc that actually does come off. It can hold a variety of whatever color disc you have that might have come with your action figures or something. But you slide it on the handle, and I guess when you're ready to power up or whatever the hell the Samurai Rangers do, you spin it, and it makes a noise that goes on for about 20 minutes too long. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Like I said, not the coolest toy, but it's fun to annoy the shit out of people with, If you want to compare it to like the Dragon Dagger is a lot better sized to actually be somewhat accurate to the show as compared to this. I assume there's a good reason for that, because you probably don't want little kids carrying around life-size plastic swords. We had them back in the 80s, but of course, we don't have anything cool today. And that's actually probably the biggest reason I started this site. Lastly, on my list of crap to show you guys and review and talk about, and yeah, I know I really should move along from the Power Rangers shit at some point, and at some point I probably will. I just feel like talking about it. So, and yes, Gizmo is still back in the corner. He's in timeout. He told me to fuck off and eat shit. So, he's been bad. He won't be in any more videos, I promise you, unless you guys really want him, and he's just gonna, like, I don't know, sit there and be handcuffed or something and have duct tape over his mouth, because he's just, he's not very nice. I think I got like a defect or something. Anyway, last on my list is the White Ranger Saba sword. Blade goes down and up, kind of like a penis. I guess, it's not, it's pretty accurate to the show size. Except for like the actual blade itself is actually really short. That's what she said. But as you can see, it's got blade, and like I said, it can go in or out. And I really don't know why they did that, because they never actually did that in the show. It was always just one length. No clue, I guess, just to maybe make the toy a little cooler, even though it really enhanced nothing. But we've got, moving down, we've got the, I'm still trying to figure this out, by the way. We've got the blade, and then we've got the, get a good shot of it here, the White Rangers power coin in the center. And then See, it's like kind of like driving a car in reverse. You go this way, you're going the other way on the camera. But anyway, we've got Saba here. He is missing his battery cover, so it's kind of like somebody slit his throat, but he still talks. Um, Down here we have a button. We have two more buttons up here. I know you all want to know what it does, and I'm going to tell you. We got this button that makes this, I don't know, just stupid noise, but I'll shut up so you can hear it. Once again, not a noise I necessarily remember from the show. I don't think it was ever on there, and I mean, we're talking about me, a guy who's watched like every episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, in the last 2 weeks. But never heard that noise in the show. I assume it's just an added sound effect. Granted, they probably could have added other sound effects that would have been a lot better. And then we've got this, which is pretty similar to the previous sound effect. Don't really know why. Once again, not something that was on the show, not something that was ever used, and really they could have probably replaced that with something a little better. But the good sound effect it does, and notice when I push the button on the back of his neck that his mouth actually does move up and down. So it is, it's not really animatronic in any way, but I guess when you're like 9, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna hear this one now. Not Saba's voice. Sounds more like Tommy. In the show, Saba was kind of his own character. It had his own voice, kind of like with a British accent or something. Kind of annoying, but I don't know why they didn't feel the need to include Saba's voice or something very similar from the show. But either way, still a cool toy. I picked one up off of eBay a few months back. I think I got this one for like $12. Not terribly expensive. I know some of them can be, just depending on condition and if they have their box. I got lucky and found one that was missing a battery cover, which to me is not really that big of an issue. So I mean, I got lucky and only paid like $12 for it. And granted, I had to pay another $10 in shipping, but well worth it. I had one of these that I got for like my 9th birthday. Never, unfortunately, had a Dragon Dagger. I wish I did when I was a kid. I'm glad I do now. A lot of people know that I bitched about not having one, and it actually did take me about 20 years to finally get one, and finally own one and actually hold one. So I never had one of these. Glad I do now, but I did have Saba. I remember it was on the day that the White Ranger debuted on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it was revealed to be Tommy. It was right around my 9th birthday, and my dad took me to buy Saba, and we got home, and I played with this fucker for like weeks. I remember one time I got mad at my mom and threw it and broke it. And the phone is ringing in the background. I'm not going to answer it right now because I really don't care. Yeah, it's just an 800 number anyway. See, I can't be fucking left alone for anything. I'm about to get mad again. No, I was just joking there. But I got mad at my mom, and I remember I was sitting in a chair and threw this across the living room. Busted in half. Never owned another one up until now. I assume my parents figured out they probably could not trust me with expensive toys, and that's why I'll just show you guys. As you can see, that's why I've got so many action figures, because and right up there where my finger is, that's the Jason David Frank autograph photo, by the way. But that's probably why I have so many action figures, is because my parents didn't trust me to have good shit after this. Like I said, though, glad I have one now. Looks pretty cool in a display case that I've got. Definitely happy to have it. But like I said, I plan on moving on a little bit from from so much Power Rangers talk in these videos. I plan on maybe doing one that I'll take you guys through I guess guided tour of like my Ghostbusters collection. And then really trying to think of a few other ideas as well. Like I said, don't know how long I'll be doing these. They might be more few and far between after this, mainly because writing is the big part of the site. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited about doing videos, and I think it's definitely a nice break to do these once in a while, because when I write it just takes so long sometimes, and here I am. I've been talking for the last 15 minutes now, and I'm fine with it. I could do like 100 of these a day, but then again, I don't really want to talk that long. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Plan on doing some writing either later tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I have an interview I plan on doing for the site. But yeah, enjoy.